morning, students. Today we are going to revise the first chapter, characteristics of life. Okay, so let us have a revision on this. Biology indicates a living thing. Logy means study, bio means living thing. Okay, living and non-living things. What are living and non-living things? The things which can grow, move, and breathe and reproduce are called living things, and the things which cannot grow, move, breathe, and reproduce are called non-living things. Okay. So example for living things are plants, animals, human being, etc. Similarly, examples for living things, non-living things are furniture, phone, pen, table, etc. So next is what is bio? All put together. What is biology is called? Biology includes botany and zoology. Botany is the study of plants and flora. Plants as flora. Okay. Zoology includes the study of animals. Animals are otherwise called as fauna. So this is a biology is a combined study of botany and zoology. What are the various branches of biology? Agriculture, marine biology, botany, zoology, microbiology, anatomy and physiology, cell biology, otherwise called as cytology, ecology, genetics, biochemistry, pathology, immunology, evolutionary biology, conservation biology, and still there are a lot of fields in biology. What is agriculture? Agriculture is a farming and cultivation of soil for growing crops. So you can see in this image, you can see a lot of cattle and cow here. In villages you might have seen like this. Here the hen you can see here, and these are the farm animals. This is the field where the cultivation is taken place here. So these farm animals are used in agriculture. Okay. Agriculture means it includes the farm as well as growing the crops. Okay. Next is marine biology. Marine biology is the study of marine or ocean life. Okay. See in this you can see a lot of living things that lives in the ocean. These are living organisms including the plants, hydrophobic and hydrophilic plants here, and seahorse, starfish, other fish categories. Okay, and small microorganisms are also present in this sea. Okay, study of marine or ocean life is called marine biology. Next is botany. Botany is the study of flora. As I said earlier, you can see a lot of vegetables, trees, leaves, fruits, flowers, etc. So study of the plant, that is called botany. And zoology, study of animals. You can see a lot of animals here. Not only animals but also the microorganisms. Okay, so study of microorganisms too. Okay, microbiology is the study of microorganisms all put together here. Bacteria, virus, protozoa, algae, fungi, these are all the microorganisms. So study of these are called microbiology. You can see here Chlamydomonas, amoeba, Spirogyra, Escherichia coli, Penicillium, and here is it is the coronavirus. Anatomy is the study of structure of living organism. Okay, morphology or the structure, internal structure, that is called anatomy. You can see here the plant, here human, and the plant parts like fruits, flowers. Here the fish is there. So study of the structure of the living organism is called anatomy. And physiology is the study of functions of the living organism. What are some organs will be there to function the particular thing. Okay, to make the work process, particularly for example heart. What does the heart do? Heart will pump the blood and circulate. Okay, like that it is the study of functions of the living organism. Okay, in plant you can see any animal, fish or human being, wherever the functions of living organisms are studied, that is called physiology. Next is cell biology or cytology. Cytology is the study of cells, maybe a plant cell or animal cell. Genetics is the study of genes. These are the this is DNA. These are the chromosomes. So study of these genetic materials is called genetics. Biochemistry is the study of chemical process within the living organism. So in our body, the food is intaken by the intestine, right? It was absorbed in the intestine. So there will be some chemical present in that to absorb the food materials, the nutrients. Okay, so like that, many chemicals are there in our brain also. Similarly, in plant also there are chemicals which converts the oxygen into the what ATP molecules, okay, into the energy, to convert oxygen into energy. So study of chemical process within the living organism is called biochemistry, and ecology is study of relation of organisms to one another and its surroundings. Okay, its surroundings you can see here. For example, this is a pond ecosystem. Here you can see a lot of living organisms joined together living. Okay, so study of these organisms with relation to one another is called ecology. Next is study of disease that occur in living organism. Okay, we may have now this COVID-19, right? So study of this disease that occur in living organism, how it affects the body. Those things, if we study that, that is called pathology. Okay, immunology is to study the immune system. Like for example, washing our hands or intake of natural antibiotics to improve our immune system. For example, preventing from corona. Okay, next is conservation biology. It's a management of nature by protecting species from extinction. Okay, extinction na என்னன்னா காணா போயிடுறது. ஸோ அது கண்ணிலே படாமல் போகிற அளவுக்கு இல்லாமல் அது கன்சர்வ் பண்ணணும் நம்ம அந்த மெட்டீரியல், ஐ மீன் அந்த தோஸ் ஸ்பீஷியஸ். ஓகே, தட் இஸ் கால்டு கன்சர்வேஷன் பயாலஜி. ஓகே, evolution biology is nothing but the study of evolutionary changes that occur in living organism over time. Over a period of time, and the living organism சுத்தமா இருக்கவே இருக்காது, and we can't make it again. We can't produce it again. So such a evolutionary change is called evolutionary biology. You can see here from a chimpanzee, we are seeing a human being here, and this is a elephant with a long trunk. But nowadays we can see an elephant with short trunk only. Okay, I mean short this thing. Okay, uh, so this is called evolutionary biology. So I have given already the class, so let us revise that in the question and answer session. Okay. Characteristics of life. Life that includes all living things that share some basic properties. Those are called the characteristics. Okay, what are characteristics of life? First and foremost is the cellular organization. So every living organism has a cell. Okay. Next is reproduction. The main purpose of each organism in this world is reproduction. Okay. Metabolism, that is obtaining the energy and using it. Okay, obtaining the energy from the food and reusing using the energy. Homeostasis. Next is hereditary. Next is responsiveness and growth and development, adapt through evolution. So these are the characteristics of life. So all living things are made up of cells. Okay, this is a paramecium. It is made up of a large number of cells. Not large number of cells. It is a smallest unit capable of all life functions. Okay, so cell is the basic unit of both fundamental. Okay, fundamental. It's a basic unit of the living thing. Okay, so unicellular organisms or the the entire is nothing but the entire organism is made up of one single cell. That is called unicellular organism. Single cell. Okay. Example is bacteria and protist. So this is a protist. This paramecium is the protist. Here you can see another protozoa. I mean bacteria. This is a bacteria. Okay. So multicellular organisms are the organisms is made up of many cells. Okay, cells have specialized function within the organism. Okay, so you can see here a bryophyte. It's a nephrolepis plant. Okay, in that you can see the leaf. If you see a close picture, you can see the plant cell. Okay, so this cell it has a multicellular, multiple number of plant cells. Okay, in it. So all living things reproduce. Basically, this means that they can make more of their own kind. That is called reproduction, right? So species is nothing but a group of organisms that mate together and have fertile offsprings. Two types of reproduction are there here. One is asexual reproduction, another one is sexual reproduction. Asexual is nothing but when a single parent doubles its contents and split into two to create a new organism. Okay, example bacteria. This reproduce by binary fission. So it splits into two. That bi means two. Okay. Sexual reproduction is nothing but when two different parents unite to produce a new organism. Example humans. Okay. So in bacteria, mitosis takes place. All living things reproduce. Reproduction is the process of producing new organisms of same type. Okay, asexual reproduction, a single parent organism reproducing by itself. Okay, this is what I had told earlier. You can see here a cell is divided into two. Sexual reproduction is nothing but two different parents organisms contribute genetic information. It means what? Genetic material. Okay, involves the combination of male and female sex in the sexual reproduction. Okay, so here a penguin, male penguin and female penguin are there. They mate each other and produce the new generation. All living things obtain and use energy. Living organisms need energy to grow, develop, repair damage, and reproduce. So everything has to absorb the energy and use. Okay. All organisms maintain homeostasis. Homeostasis is nothing but maintaining the body temperature. Okay, a stable state of conditions in the body that are necessary for life. Okay, example body temperature, blood volume, pH balance, water balance, etc. In the cell you can see the blood and the external fluids are maintained by constant pressure and volume. Okay, so next is the hereditary. Okay, all organisms pass along hereditary traits, right? Genes carry hereditary information and genes are composed of DNA. Heredity is the reason children resemble their parents, right? You can see in this image a family, two families are there, one is human and one is the animal. Mutations change DNA code and can be passed from generation to generation. For each generation, mutation occurs. All living things respond to stimuli. Anything from the environment that causes some sort of reaction such as temperature, light, sound and other factors that cause living things to respond, right? So non-living objects, rock is a non-living object, they do not respond, but other living organisms may respond. You can see in this picture, and here the lion is preying on the hyena here. Okay, so it will respond, it is just trying to catch it. Okay, but the hyena is trying to escape, so this is a response. Okay, here a hot pan was touched by the hand. Okay, here also if you touch the hot pan, the stimuli was initiated and you just release the pan. Okay, so this is a response to stimuli. So all living things grow. You can see a small elephant here and a cub here, elephant here and a, its mother is here. So living things grow, right? So growth means getting into a bigger size. Okay, all living things grow and develop. Grow is nothing but addition of mass to an organism. Weight ஏறிட்டே போகும் வளர வளர. Okay, and development is எல்லா organisms எல்லா parts-உமே develop ஆயிட்டு வரும் from childhood to adult. Okay, development is the process that occur in an organism's life that results in a more complex organism. Complex organism என்னன்னா நிறைய எல்லா பார்ட்ஸும் வந்துட்டு இன்டர்லிங்க் ஆகி நல்லா வளர்ந்துருக்குது. ஓகே, டெவலப் ஆயிருக்குது. ஓகே, all the living things adapt to their environment through evolution. ஸோ இவல்யூஷன்னா ஏற்கனவே நான் சொல்லியிருந்தேன். ஸோ அதை அடாப்ட் பண்ணிக்கும். எப்படின்னா a process that enables organisms to become better suited to their environment. ஓகே, இப்போ நம்மளுக்கு வந்து ஒரு வெயில் அடிக்குதுன்னா we will use what? Umbrella. Okay, to prevent us from the climate. Okay, sunny climate. Okay, species obtain adaptations through evolutions over great periods of time. Okay, so over great நம்ம வந்துட்டு ஒரு வெயில் அடிக்குன்னா டக்குன்னு எடுத்து கொடை பிடிச்சிக்கிறோம். பட் ஜென்ரலாக என்னென்னா ஸ்பீஷீஸ் வந்துட்டு இட் வில் டேக் சம் டைம் டு அடாப்ட். ஓகே, this is an example for adaptation. Here you can see a cactus. This plant was modified. Okay, it makes it very complicated, and it adapts the environment through spines, producing the spines over the leaves. Okay, desert plants have succulent waxy leaves and stems to store water and reduce the loss of water. It will grow in where the desert. The habitat of this cactus is what? Desert. Okay, there the leaves will store the water because there water won't be available. So it reduces the loss of water through the waxy leaves. Wax coated leaf மாதிரி இருக்கும் அது, அதனால அதுல இருந்து ஈஸியா தண்ணி evaporate ஆகாது. Okay, it will store. So this is what adaptation is. Okay, and the hierarchy of life is first and foremost hierarchy is the cell. To this it will develop to organism. So cells join together to make a tissue and it forms an organ, then the organ system, and finally to the organism. Okay, here in human also you can see the cells are combined together to form a tissue and the organ, and the organ is located here. It means the organ system. I mean this is the digestive system. Okay, and here the whole organism as a man, human. Okay, this is the hierarchy of life. Now let us get into the division of question and answer. Let us start with the 1 mark. So this, okay, let us start with the 1 mark now. The study of flora is called botany. The study of fauna is called zoology. The combined study of both botany and zoology is called what? Biology. Dash is the study of structure of living organism. It is anatomy. Dash is the study of functions of living organism. It is physiology. Genetics is the study of what? Genes. Study of cells is called as cytology. Study of immune system is called as immunology. Study of disease that occur in the living organisms is called pathology. Okay, protection from species from extinction is called conservation biology. Genes are composed of DNA. Okay, unicellular organisms are made up of single cells. All living things respond to stimuli. Okay, 2 marks. You have to mention the 2 characteristics of life. You can mention any 2. Okay, whatever you know from the class notes, you can refer any 2. So mention the characteristics of life: reproduction and heredity. Okay, heredity. Give an example of for adaptation. What is the example for adaptation? Cactus. Okay, you have to explain that why it is. Okay, so desert plants have succulent waxy leaves and stems to store water and reduce the loss of water. So cactus at desert. Okay, so draw the flowchart of hierarchy of life. Flowchart for hierarchy of life is this one only. I had told you just make a box like this. Okay, so cell, that into tissue, that into organ, and to organism. Okay, you may mention here example. Okay, cell. Okay, here the tissue is as the group of cells. Okay, and organ as the leaf and organism as the plant. You may draw if you wish. List out any 4 branches of biology. You may mention any 4: agriculture, marine biology, microbiology, cell biology. So what is agriculture? It is farming. It is farming and cultivation of soil crops, for cultivation of soil for growing the crops. Okay, what is marine biology? It's The study of marine biology is the study of marine or ocean life. What is microbiology? It is the study of microorganisms. Okay, example is bacteria, virus, protozoa, algae, and fungi. What is anatomy? Anatomy is the study of living organism. What is physiology? Physiology is the study of functions of living organisms. What is cell biology? Cell biology is the study of cells. It is also called as cytology. What is genetics? Genetics is the study of genes. What is biochemistry? Biochemistry is the study of chemical process within the living organism. Okay. What is ecology? Ecology is study of relations of organisms to one another and its surroundings. Okay. What is pathology? Pathology is the study of disease that occur in the living organisms. What is immunology? Immunology is the study of immune system. Example, washing hands, take intake of natural antibiotics, etc. Okay. What is conservation biology? It is the management of nature by protecting the species from extinction. Okay. Conservation biology is the management of nature by protecting the species from extinction. Evolutionary biology is the study of evolutionary changes that occur in the living organisms over time. Okay, so what are the characteristics of life? It's a 5 mark question. You have to, if you wish, you may write a brief note on this. Okay, cellular organization. It's a single point I had given here. This is enough. If you wish to elaborate this, you may. Okay. What is the characteristic? What are the characteristics of life? Number one is cellular organization. Next is reproduction, metabolism, homeostasis, heredity, responsiveness, growth and development, adapt through evolution. Explain various branches of biology. We may mention all branches what I had taught you. Okay. Evolutionary biology is the study of evolutionary changes that occurs in living organisms over time. Conservation biology is the management of nature by protecting the species from extinction. Immunology is the study of immune system. Example, washing hands, intake of natural or uh, it may be herbs. Okay, antibiotics. Ecology is the study of relations of organisms to one another and its surroundings. Pathology is the study of disease that occur in living organisms. Okay, so this is what the question and answer session is. Just revise it, all these things for your unit test. Okay, thank you.